Okay, let's dive right in. We spend a lot of time thinking about the food we put into our bodies, right? But what about the food we're feeding our minds? Today, we're going to explore this really powerful idea, how reading quite literally nourishes our brains.
You've probably heard the saying a million times, and for good reason. It's such a perfect way to capture this idea that reading is absolutely essential for our mental health and our growth. But is it just a nice phrase, or is there really something to it? Well, let's break it down.
All right, first up, let's start thinking about reading as more than just a way to relax. I want you to think of it as a full-on workout for your brain, a way to build and tone those cognitive muscles. I mean, it's such a direct comparison, isn't it? We all know that good food helps our bodies grow strong. Well, in exactly the same way, all those new ideas and different perspectives you get from reading, that's the fuel for our mind's growth. And look, this isn't just some vague feel-good concept. The benefits are super concrete. Reading actually stimulates your neural pathways. It's like you're literally paving new roads inside your brain. It expands your whole understanding of the world, it sharpens your memory, and that doesn't just mean remembering plot points. It means you get better at remembering things for work, people's names. And in this age of nonstop distraction, it's gotta be one of the best ways to train your brain to concentrate. This brings up a really good point about the quality of our mental diet. I mean, think about it. On one side, you've got the junk food of the internet, all those short, fragmented little bits of information we skim all day that are just constantly hijacking our attention. And on the other side, you have a good book. It actually demands your sustained focus, which lets your brain do some deep processing and helps build that sharper memory we were just talking about. But it's not all just about cognitive gains, you know? Reading is also this incredibly powerful tool for nourishing our emotional intelligence. You could almost call it an empathy engine. And this is where the real magic happens, isn't it? Our own lives are, by definition, limited. But reading throws open an infinite number of doors. It lets us step outside ourselves and into countless other lives. Just think, through the pages of a book, you get to see the world entirely through someone else's eyes. This process builds empathy in a way that very few other things can. You're not just being told how a character feels, you're right there, experiencing the world from their point of view. And it's that deep emotional connection that's so powerful. You know that feeling when you're reading a really great book? You're not a detached observer anymore. You feel like you're right there in the story, sharing the wins and the losses right along with the characters. And there's our analogy again, but this time for our emotions. The act of connecting with characters, of trying to understand what makes them tick, that's a serious workout for your emotional intelligence. It's like cardio for your compassion. It just makes your capacity for empathy that much stronger. So what is it about reading that makes it such a uniquely powerful workout? Well, it really comes down to this crucial difference between having an active brain and a passive brain. Just think about the difference for a second. When you're watching TV or a movie, it's mostly a passive experience. The images, the sounds, the scenery, it's all just served up to you. But reading demands that you participate. You have to take these black and white words on a page and construct the entire world inside your head. I absolutely love this analogy. Reading isn't just about decoding words, it's an act of co-creation. The author provides the sheet music, the words on the page, but you are the musician. You're the one who interprets it, adding your own imagination and your own life experiences to bring that story to life. And all that work, that mental effort, that's the good stuff. That's precisely what keeps your brain feeling young and agile. It's the mental resistance training that strengthens your mind. Okay, so we're all on board reading is good for us. But how do we actually build a healthy reading habit? Well, the key is to approach your reading diet with the same kind of thought you put into your food diet. It really boils down to 3 simple steps. First, go into it with intention. Be an active reader. Second, mix it up. Introduce some variety to get a wide range of mental nutrients. And third, start seeing it not as a chore, but as essential sustenance for your mind. And that variety piece is so important. I mean, you wouldn't eat the exact same meal every single day, would you? The same goes for what you read. Fiction is amazing for building empathy. History gives you context for the world. Science just blows your mind. Each genre offers a totally different kind of mental nourishment. And finally, let's zoom all the way out and look at the big picture. Because this isn't about some short-term fix. Developing a real reading habit is truly one of the best long-term investments you can ever make in yourself. And get this, that mental effort we keep talking about, it has real, measurable long-term health benefits. Scientific research has actually shown that people who read their whole lives are literally building a more resilient brain. So what that really means is, by keeping your mind active and engaged through reading, you can often delay the cognitive decline that can come with aging. It's a proactive way to protect your single most important asset. This quote just brings it all home, doesn't it? Notice the key words here: make time and investing. It's not about finding time, it's about making the time. Because it's an active choice, and it's an investment that pays you back for the rest of your life. So, as we wrap this up, I'll just leave you with this thought. Reading isn't just something to do. It's an investment in who you are right now and who you're going to become. So the only question left is, what's your next investment going to be?